What's good? What's good? $20 PC, bro. You guys are watching the World Cup in there. I'm not. Just gonna. I'm just gonna chill here. Okay. Before it gets too late, let me quickly just run everybody through the bias here. All right. So, all right, I'm just gonna start from the top down, bias for the day. So far, right? Same thing that I showed you guys, at the start of the week. We still have this inverse gap. The lows here are still holding. So technically, like higher time frame, we're still in a buy model, right? Like, and it would hold until this low gets taken. So this is where I flip bias from long to short, would be all the way down here. So that's what's happening on a daily time frame. Daily time frame, we're still pretty bullish. I'll go down into lower time frames now and kind of break this down. This is something I need to keep an eye on. 737.25. Mark this level, guys. 737.25. 4-hour Wixie. So, obviously, we have the SMT that we put in inside of that 4-hour gap there. Right? That's what basically fueled this move up. What's good, Yusuf? That's what basically fueled this move up here, right? Between yesterday and today. So we have that still there. That SMT is still holding so far. 1 hour, obviously we had the 1 hour gap here that sponsored this 1 hour buy model, 1 hour to 5 minute buy model into these new highs. This is what we traded this morning, right? We traded this move this morning. So now I'm expecting some continuation into the rest of today here to go up into new highs. All right. That's what I would like to see. I would like to just see new highs get created right now. We have a ton of SMT at the lows here. Like a shit ton of SMT here at the lows. Right now we have SMT with these lows. So this is the same thing. So I was talking in my Discord about this earlier, but bro, I don't see any PDRA really besides this 4-hour rejection block that could sponsor the low of day. So the low of day is essentially just going to have to be made from an SMT, right? And so that makes it a little harder to try to trade it if you're trying to trade the reversal, right? There's two trades that can be taken here. Number one is going to be the reversal where you try to anticipate the low. So, right, like that would be if you were to just long this 737 level. You're anticipating a low, that's you anticipating the reversal. The reversal hasn't happened yet. The second trade that you can take here is the anticipation of a reversal. The anticipation, or sorry, not anticipation of reversal, the confirmation of reversal. Confirmation of reversal would be we already get a move up. We form a 15-minute fair value gap, and then we long out of the 15-minute fair value gap because we can get a 1-minute buy model from there, right? But yeah, overall, my bias here is definitely bullish. So yeah, if I'm looking for like a 1-minute entry here, I don't have one. We have 15-minute SMT. We have obviously like 5-minute SMT, whatever, all that's there, but we don't have a double SMT on the lower time frame, 1 minute. So I'm kind of just waiting to see what this does. But as of right now, my bias is long, and I would like to see a continued move higher. So we'll see what it does. I'm not like I'm not trying to go like too crazy, but we'll see. I'm up 50 points. Nice, bro. Okay, so long max leverage. Honestly, probably not that bad, bro. It's probably not that bad to long max leverage. Bottom ticket, nice. Yeah, the 737 level, by the way, guys, is this 4-hour wick CE right here. So this wick swept liquidity. All right. And so the midpoint of this wick becomes the Wixie, the level that we're looking for. So basically, in order for this thing to continue higher, right now, in order for this to continue higher, we need to hold this low. If we don't hold this low, there genuinely is almost nowhere that we can manipulate into unless we're going to count this 4-hour gap here. You know, so I don't know. I mean, wow, bro, we have so much SMT here. Well, actually, we'll still have SMT even if we go into this 4-hour gap. So we could still go into the 4-hour gap. Entirely possible. But under the 4-hour gap, like I would say 522 should be a hard stop for longs. I don't think anybody should be trying to long under 522. Under 522, this goes to the lows. And then it's just cooked. So 522 hard stop for longs. Now that I'm on the lower time frame, this is where I would swap bias from bullish to bearish. Would be at 522. Until then, I'm trying to long. So let's see what happens. 10 p.m. is going to open up here soon. And yeah, and then, you know, we'll see what 10 p.m. does. 10 p.m. doesn't really have anywhere to manipulate lower besides this 4-hour gap. So it's very, very possible. Very possible. I'm maxed. I mean, it should bounce from this area. Like, realistically, we shouldn't go under 600, right? So as long as you're not liquidated under 600, you're fine, you know? Outlook for tonight? I just gave it. I literally just gave it. Go to the start of the stream. Start from the start. Fast F90 was good, bro. Yasi, what's up? What's up? Welcome. Which SMT indicator? It's SMT divergences V2 by out of options. That's the indicator. Yeah, I mean, let's see. Let's see what happens. Okay, at least music can come back on now, eh? Not this. Maybe we take PDL, then reverse? Nah. If it goes PDL, it's done, bro. I think. Yeah, I'm not a buyer at PDL, to be honest. Why'd you mention 522? That's the low of this 4-hour gap. So at 522, you would consider this 4-hour gap disrespected. It's no longer, right? So it has to hold above 522. We can't get below 522. That's it. What are you longing? What's your SL? I'm waiting for an entry here, Yusuf. I'm trying to see if I can get an entry. I'll end up waiting a little bit for a nice entry because I don't just take, you know, like a random trade and then risk 100 points, 200 points. I maximum I'll try to risk is like 20, 30 points. So my risk is like almost nothing. So I try to wait for like a pretty solid entry. PDL is only 682. Yeah, PDL. Okay, so PDL is not far. I'm not saying it's far. So PDL right now is 522, right? 522, which is what? 240 points away? Yeah, 240 points away. So it's not that it's far. It's just we would be through the 4-hour gap at that point. So there's no bouncing for me after that, dude. I don't think this bounces after that. You think we make more lows or take out previous month low? Look, listen, bro. I would love to at some point go take out previous month low, but I don't think it happens. Like, I don't know if it happens this week, dude. This daily needs to go higher, right? Right now, this daily needs to go higher. We haven't manipulated this daily at all. Look at the open. The only thing the open did was it put in like almost relative equal highs up here with this candle. No 4-hour gap, no nothing, literally nothing. We had a 15-minute gap, it didn't even get hit. It didn't even get hit. So I think that for this day, today should go higher. Maybe later on in the week, it might reverse and come back down. But right now, I am thinking it goes higher. 682 PDL. Where are you guys getting that from? It's not, well, okay. I see where you guys are getting it from. PDL is 682 or 683 or whatever. Yeah, technically, yes. I'm counting the Fridays because I'm going off of just what the daily candle is looking like. Friday's low should be PDL. That's where my bias will change. Also, if this 15-minute candle opens up, pushes up into this 15-minute gap, we get a 1-minute sell model. I'm taking the short down to this 4-hour gap to then long out of there. That is free money, basically. What size on each trade on a 50K account? 50K account, like, bro, it depends how much buffer you have. My accounts are at like $54,000 each, so 4 to 5K buffer each. So I'll risk like 350, 500 bucks, sometimes even more. Like technically I should be risking a lot more, but I'm just going a little lighter size. GC swept the 4-hour low, so we should start looking for shorts. I'm not looking at GC, bro. So can I just give you my account? You copy trade my account. We can 50-50 profit. No, bro. That's not how it works. We can't do that. We can't. Oh, Yusuf. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's actually a pretty good deal, bro. Yeah. Now that I think about it, I might take you up on that offer. Dylan, what's good, bro? Damn, it looks like we might not leave this 15-minute gap at all. You know, if this is the low, which it very well could be, that's okay, because I'll take a continuation entry at that point. It'll be a 15-minute fair value gap entry, what I was talking about earlier. That's what it'll end up being. So, let's see. But this is a very, very strong candle for the next one for me to expect the next one to just fucking dump back down. So right now I'm thinking we inverse this 15-minute to the upside. That's my current thoughts on this market at the moment. We don't have any internal SMT here on the 1-minute though. If we had internal SMT on the 1-minute down here, like if we had this SMT here, I would have taken this change in state. I would have taken the entry off of that. But we don't have it. Yeah, very, very good bounce from the Wixie there. Very, very solid bounce. The Wixie there was, what, 20? Yeah, 20 points. 20 points of drawdown. Not bad. Not bad. When trading with Lucid, do you prefer pro or flex accounts? I prefer flex accounts. Definitely flex accounts. Yeah, very good bounce. Very good bounce. I think this goes higher. Like, for the rest of the day, this should go higher. There's absolutely no reason right now for us to go lower. Higher time frame wise, there's no reason for us to go lower. This should continue higher. Like, if you're in longs from down here, this area right here, honestly, I wouldn't sell it. Like, I would hold it all the way up to previous day highs. I would hold it till up to that. I'm not in yet, bro. I'm waiting for an entry right now. I'll get my entry. It's all good. I'll get my entry. I'm not tripping, but I don't have an entry yet. Lucid blessed me with 55% off. Bro, there's people in the Discord that got like 90% off. It's insane. They got 90% off. Do you tell us when you go in? Yeah, Yusuf, you're going to see it on my chart, bro. You're going to see the entry on my chart. I'm not one of those bozos that just says like, oh, I'm in, guys, but I'm not really in. Like, you're going to see the entire entry with the P&L, everything on my chart. Isn't it that the payout also increased? First payout is 1K and second is 1.5K on Lucid Pro. I'm not sure. I haven't used Lucid Pros yet at all, ever. I've only ever used the Lucid Flexes. Would you say Asia's better than New York? Some days, yeah, for sure. 100%. How many points would you risk if you took that 4-hour Wick CE? I mean, if I limited the 4-hour Wick CE, dude, yeah, probably like 30, 40 points. The range is pretty big. So like I would, so it's 737 is the entry. I would risk 700 max. %, pretty good deal. Yeah, 70%, bro. They were blessing people at Lucid. 90% here, like 60% here, 75% here, bro. Fucking everywhere. Lucid Crate was a W. I took a crazy short on gold. I don't trade Asia often. It's crazy. Bro, Asia's nice. I personally love Asia, dude. Asia's really nice to trade. Where's the prop account window? I'll put it up once I enter the trade, bro. Change the rules for new pro. I just checked and I got 60% off, 65% off. Nice. Damn, W Lucid. Just waiting to see if I can get like a good entry here. There were 2 Wixie levels, by the way. There was this up here. I tried these. I tried one of these, but it was an absolute failure. It bounced for a little bit, but yeah, it didn't end up working out. But this one looks a lot more promising. Way more promising here. Does this look like A+ setup? I would say, yeah, this is definitely an A grade setup. Right now, I wouldn't say plus because there's no pity array. A grade for sure. A grade setup 100%. Let's see, man. Let's see. I really, more than anything, I just want to see if we can... let me change the interval. I just want to see if this thing will come down to one of these gaps and maybe put in some SMT in here. It's like the biggest thing I want to see. What's a PD array? It's fair value gaps. To make it simple, fair value gaps. That's what I am referring to when I say PD array. Joined your premium Discord and loving it, man. Lots of sauce daily. Thanks for that discount, brother. I got you, bro. I got you. SMT indicator is SMT divergence is V2 by out of options. Shouldn't you enter in that order block? I mean, some people would. I would only... I have like a specific criteria for my entry. How many names does FVG have? Well, a PD array, like premium discount array or price delivery array, whatever, either one, that term pretty much encompasses every single one of those arrays, right? So fair value gap, order block, rejection block, breaker block, all of these are PD arrays. This falls under the term PD arrays. Where would you enter again? I'm waiting, bro. I'm waiting. I don't like see a good entry for myself here yet. I don't see anything solid, at least. I mean, we have this 5-minute inverse here. I guess that wouldn't be too shabby. It's just a ton of risk you'd put on. I mean, you'd have to risk these lows. You're putting on 90 points of risk. It's a lot of risk, bro. It's way too much. So I need a bit of a pullback here to get an entry. I need like a cheeky pullback, get a nice entry. We're almost at 10 p.m. So I think I'm going to get my entry after 10 p.m. here. So in 7 minutes, we're going to get the 10 p.m. open. 10 p.m. should, if this is bullish, 10 p.m. should go lower. Manipulate, ideally, this Wixie here. Or we get like OTE of this range or something. And then get an entry there. But I would like an entry by like 10:30 latest here, to be honest. But I know 15-minute gap isn't inversed. It won't matter. It won't matter if the 15-minute gap isn't inversed. Even if it is inversed, I still need it a little bit lower to get the entry, right? Because, like, let's assume this inverses and you enter right at the inverse, okay? You'd have to risk the low. Still, same thing. Like, you're risking, what, 80 points here? 80 points of risk. I don't take 80 points of risk trades, to be honest. $705 looks best if we get a 10 p.m. pullback. Yeah, I agree. I do like the 705. Yo, low-key, Bam, 886 isn't bad either, bro. 886 isn't the worst. Join Key's Discord. Now I have a Lamborghini shirt. A shirt? Not the Lamborghini, just a shirt. Seems low to me. No, it is. It is. It definitely is a little low. Won't disagree with that one. Big push here still. No pullback. Not yet, at least. Okay, we officially have almost 5 minutes left here now until 10 p.m. This 15-minute gap inversing is a really good look for 10 p.m., by the way. Very good look for 10 p.m. Because 10 p.m. could technically manipulate into this inverse gap. Right? Technically speaking. Midnight open is 7:30. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yesterday's midnight open, but yeah. Yep. Enter at 770. Should I hold or sell before 10 candle? It's up to you. It's up to you, bro. That's your call to make, my friend. Just want to see how this closes. It's 15-minute. Are we ready to rumble? We're ready to rumble. I'm logged in and we are ready to go. These are funded, guys. I don't have any evals right now. No evals. Let me move this up. My bias is bullish. My bias is bullish here. I withdrew a payout this morning. Have 2 more. I accounts 1 winning day away from payout as well. Nice, bro. Let's go. Yo, it looks like everybody's been having a great month, huh? Everybody's been having a nice month. What do traders contribute to society? Literally nothing. Like, absolutely nothing, honestly. That's why you got to become a philanthropist, bro. So that way you contribute something to society. What's your opinion of using the 7-hour time frame to separate the overnight sessions by candle? Never seen that before, to be honest. But we got a 7-hour Wixie. So we need to bounce, right? Yeah, honestly, not a bad idea, bro. Actually. That's really not like a bad idea. Actually kind of smart, holy fuck. Yeah, yo, low-key not bad, right? Not bad. Nay, what's good, bro? Welcome in. To help determine daily profile and manipulation. Yeah. I guess, like, I mean... Yeah. No. It actually is not a bad idea, bro. I don't hate that. I don't have an entry, guys. I don't have an entry right now. I'm just waiting. I'm implementing that from now on. Holy shit. Yeah, I mean, I took a gander here. Like, it doesn't, like, no, it doesn't look bad. Like, actually not that bad. Right? It's actually not that fucking bad. Not bad at all, bro. I mean, let me see. Testing it out. I'm testing it out. Yeah, I don't know. Very interesting. Interesting concept. By the way, guys, we got a 1-minute CISD down coming out of that 15-minute gap. 1 minute until, or actually a few seconds here until 10 p.m. Here's 10 p.m. There it is. 2 possible places 10 p.m. can manipulate now, right? Either we go lower into this area and then we go higher, or we go higher into this area and then we go lower, right? But these are the 2 areas that this thing is going to manipulate. Either that or either this. Okay? Let's see. Let's see. If we get this first, I'll try out the short. I'll try out the short. See what ES is doing. Ooh, we're gonna have SMT at these lows if we go down first. We're definitely gonna have SMT at the lows if we go down first. Yeah, ES is weak. ES is very weak here. This is 805.5. Mark that out. Let's see where it goes first. Wherever it goes first, it'll get delivery to the opposite side more than likely. So, yeah, let's see it. Short to where? The 4-hour gap right here. Not in trade yet. Looking to trade soon. Okay, higher first. Higher first. Let's see. Let us see. I'm going to short from 29,990. I want to hold for lower. Yeah, watch what it does here. This will be important. Higher works for a dump. Yeah, it does. It does. It does. 805 and 737. Yeah, yeah. 805.5. 737 I already had marked. That's where we just got the bounce from. No SMT inside of here, though, guys. I need to see some internal SMT. 1 minute SMT, and I can slap a short here as well. I need to see the SMT, though. I don't see it yet. We limit CE of this 15-minute FVG? No, I'm not limiting anything. SMT at 910. No. I need it here, inside of this structure here. I need it inside of here. What about SMT already above? Doesn't mean anything without an entry, bro. But this bearish SMT above would only give more confluence to a short. That's all it would do. Yo, guys, everybody like the stream, bro. How many taps are we at? How many likes are we at? Yo, 650 people watching, right? 89 likes. Let's get these fucking likes up first and foremost. Let's get the likes up because, you know, when you guys like, that's when we get good trades, right? We win trades when you guys like. So let's like, and I'll spin the wheel. I'll spin the wheel. I need 300 likes. I'll spin the wheel. Minimum 300 likes. Just joined in. Here's a like. Your 30-day series are gold. Very simple and effective strategy. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I'm gonna need to close over the 1 minute breaker for long. I don't know. I'm not a fan of longing just yet, bro. I need to see lower to go long. For sure. Like 100 million %. I need to see it go lower for long. How do you get those magnified candles to the right? It's an indicator. It's called IC HTF candles by Fadi. These right here. Did not quite get up to 805.5 yet. We gotta wait. We gotta keep waiting. How do you trade your TPT 50Ks? I'm doing it in front of you, so you'll see how I trade them. They're all pretty deep in profit, right? Like, I just, the first few trades, I size heavy. The rest of them, I start sizing down. Size back down. Just started a new job that will only allow me to trade with you in Asia session. I'm currently getting the money up to buy premium along with 5-pack Apex with your code. Excited to trade with you here soon. Let's go, bro. Let's go, KB. Hell yeah, guys, please join premium. I was Lurking on YouTube as well, but now doing a lot better with my trades after joining Premium. Thank you, man. I appreciate the support, Harry. Guys, by the way, the Premium is, for anybody who doesn't know, I've said this a few times. I don't like saying it too much, but the Premium Discord where I am live like pretty much all day long, is 50% off right now. It's the first link in the description, code USA, and I think there's, I gotta check, but I think there's like 12 or 13 more spots because we had a few more people join today. So 50%, almost 50% off, code USA. It goes from $580 lifetime to $399 lifetime. So pretty fucking good deal. You guys can ask anybody in there. Don't ask me, bro. Like, ask the people that are in there. They'll tell you how it is. We have 805.5, right? So if this is going to go lower, it needs to do it here. Like, it needs to do it here. It needs to do it now. We have the SMT there too. Actually, no, we don't. Never mind. We just broke the SMT. If you took 805, your stop should be 822, which is this high right here. Right? This should be your stop. But let's see, bro. Let's see. I'm trying to get in off of a rejection block here. I don't want to limit anything. I don't have any internal SMT, man. Besides this SMT, bullish SMT we put in at the lows. I got my first payout. Let's go, Eric. Let's go, man. Let's go. And his Discord rarely goes on sale. Yeah, the last one we did was a year ago. So, yeah, almost never, pretty much. But we opened up new, like, accountability groups and stuff. We rolled out a lot of new things. So I wanted to give people a chance to be able to, you know, pull up. My boy waiting for New York Open to take a trade. Yo, I'll wait till however long it takes, bro. I'm in no rush, right? That's the difference. I don't come here trying to take a trade. I come here to watch the market, and if the market gives me a good trade, I get a good trade. If it doesn't, it doesn't, right? It's very simple. The difference between a gambler and a trader, right? That's what differentiates a real trader from a gambler. My bank keeps flagging me for fraud when making the payment for the Discord. Annoying. You gotta just call them. It's through WAP. It shouldn't. You probably just call them or something. Okay, nice. Starting to trade a little bit lower. Let's see. I'm not convinced yet. Not convinced yet. Why no 15-minute CE entry? It didn't get to the 15-minute CE here, bro. I was waiting for that. Or unless you're talking about the bearish 15-minute CE, then in that case, that's what I'm watching right now. You only lose if you close in a loss. Not bad. Yeah, honestly, W mindset. W mindset. I might try it here, though. I might try it here. Bro, the bro who said you only lose if you close in a loss, his name is Tory Trades 250K drawdown, bro. GG's. Cooked. Yeah, I might try it out here. ES is starting to give a little bit. Let's see. If I tried it out here, I would literally just risk this high. There's no reason for us to get back above that high. Yeah, I'll try it out. Risking this high right here. B grade trade, I would say. Definitely like B grade. Not the best looking, but let's see. Let's see what it does. Idea here is that this 4-hour low should be manipulated. I don't feel comfortable longing this until the 4-hour low gets taken. So I'm kind of banking on this 4-hour low getting taken in order to get along. And this is not like a half bad short into the 4-hour low. So we'll try this out first and see what happens. counter trend, counter bias. So that's why I'm sizing only 5 micros and I'm keeping it a tighter stop. And that's the reason why it's not an A plus or an A grade. The only A grade trades we're gonna get here are gonna be longs. No short is gonna be an A grade setup here. Let me mark this out. $2.6R, yeah, not bad. Not the worst I've ever seen. Oh, I gotta change the songs. Yeah, I don't really like this 1 minute here. I don't like that closure. This probably takes me out, I think. This candle here might take me out. You see the Hormuz news? Is that old? No. Not yet. I didn't see any Hormuz news. Where's the pro accounts? Took payouts? Not yet. Not yet. Trying to get them all to 5K. There's 3 of them are at 4K. One of them is at 0. One of them is at almost 3K right now. So hopefully the one that we're trading right now is the one that has the lowest balance. It's almost 3K. This one will try to get up to similar balance as the rest of them. Copy trade them. Try to get them up. Another $1,000 is all we need for 5. And then 2K payout per, which would be 10,000. And that's a job well done, I would say. We'll move on to Lucid next. Because these TBTs I've traded in front of you guys here for like the better part of what, like almost 2 months. So reasoning for 805.5, 15-minute Wixie. 15-minute Wixie. Hourly bearish FVG at 834. Yeah, it could go there too. It could definitely go there too. It's very possible. But dude, the thing is that if it goes up to this hourly FVG at 834, I'm no longer bullish. Like, I'd want to take a short from there, and I would hold that shit all the way till probably the lows. Like, I don't know if I would want to be bullish again until maybe London or New York. So, yeah, I mean, like, I'll mark this out and I'll watch this, but for now, because I'm overall bullish, I would like to see this 4-hour manipulate to the downside, then go higher. Because if we get into this 1-hour gap here, then there is a very good chance that we've already put in high of day, right? If we get a sell model from that 1-hour gap, very good chance that we've put in high of day. So, yeah, I mean, we'll see. It did inverse the 15-minute. Yep. Dude, I just want to see the 4-hour low. That's it. That's literally all I need out of this. Now, it could push without taking the 4-hour low, but I'm not that confident on longs anymore. I would like to take some confident longs. The only way I can do that is if we manipulate the low. That's the only way. If the low isn't manipulated, I would, you know, if a good long shows up, I'll try it out, but I have to be light sized. Like, I can't size into that long with the 4-hour looking like this. You know, hasn't pushed into any 15-minute, like nothing. We got nothing going on the 4-hour. So this is like super sideways. I mean, the fact that we haven't like pushed lower by now is definitely not a good sign. I already have the trade set up, so I'll let this run to the stop if that's what it's going to do. But the fact that we're just going sideways here and not lower is not a good sign, right? The one candle that tried going lower right here immediately bought back up and made a new internal high. So, yep, there it is. Okay. I mean, for longs, bro, there's nothing. Like, I don't have anything here. Like, what do we have? We have, I guess, this. Like, you could try this 1-minute CISD coming out of the inversion. But, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh, I don't love that. Definitely don't love that. I do think that there's a good chance this is low a day, right? Like, just want to say that first, but dude, I hate that this 4 hour looks like this. I might try it out with some smaller size. You need a large wick to count as manipulation on the 4 hour. No. It's not about the wick size. It's about the fact, it's about if it manipulated or not. That's it. That's the only thing that matters. It's not about the size. It could be 5 points, right? But as long as it manipulates, it doesn't matter. Might not be the best Asia tonight. Yeah, I mean, it's not that great. Like, I think we do get delivery higher. It'll just be like not the greatest delivery is more than likely what it'll be. It has a wick for me, brother. A wick doesn't mean manipulation, right? That's not what a wick means. It has to manipulate into a PD array. That's the point of a manipulation leg, right? So we opened up this 10 a.m. on the 5 minute. What did it do? Nothing. We didn't push into any PD array on the 5 minute. We didn't push into any PD array on the 15 minute. We didn't push into any PD array on the 1 hour. We didn't push into anything at all, right? So, you know, I'm not long in that yet, right? Like, I would like to see the low get taken, manipulate, and then, you know, that's why I wanted to see it down here. I wanted to see it down here, and then I could easily long this. A wick is a balanced price range. Not always, but I mean, it depends. It depends. Depends if we balanced a PD array or not. Is just me, or has PA been acting different since Q2 open? It hasn't been bad, bro. I think it's been pretty decent. I'm a fan of how PA has been so far, bro. It's been good to us. Obviously, you get some days here and there that are not so great, but look, we took a massive win this morning, right? Like, massive win this morning. Caught the entirety, like all of the entire move we caught. From the low of day all the way to the high of day, we caught that, right? So, you know, we had that literally this morning. Now, if I take a few small losses, it's not the end of the world, right? Like, I have a lot of cushion built up now, so it's okay. It's not a big deal. What's your trading model called? The flow model. It's called the flow model. That's what I call it. Thoughts on SpaceX joining NQ? I think that might be what we need to start the recession. Higher time frame wick for you isn't manipulated unless it taps into a PD array. Yeah, unless it taps into a PD array or gets a buy model from somewhere, right? That's not a manipulation leg. TP for that short. My TP for the short would be the 4 hour low. After 4 hour low, I wouldn't be interested in short anymore. I'm in responsible program top step. I have 9K across 4 accounts. Biggest day is 35.50. I want to take out 18K payout, but it's not working and support is an L. Well, that's because top step is dog shit, right? Yeah, that's why you got to switch to Lucid. Lucid is the best. I don't know why anybody would pick Lucid or sorry, top step over Lucid when the rules are better and the payouts are faster. And they don't change the rules every 3 days. Way better, bro. Like, miles better. Lucid is 100%, like 100 million percent way better than Top Step. What about Take Profit? Take Profit is an amazing firm as well. Just two different firms, two different kinds of rules. Take Profit is one of my favorite firms for sure, right? Take Profit's nice because there's no consistency, no max payout, no minimum days, daily payouts, right? Nothing. There's literally no rules, and it's daily payouts. So you don't get that anywhere else, really. It's almost like a live account. It's the closest you will ever get to a live account while trading a funded. By the way, I was liquidity here. It ended up going lower. Anyways, so yeah, that's TPT, right? And then Lucid is obviously a little bit different. Lucid has or actually Flexes, they don't have consistency rules, but it's faster to pass the eval. 5 days to pay out. But they have max payouts and they do have minimum days. So, you know, those things are there, but regardless, a very good firm. Very, very good firm. I'm thinking of payout and buying Lucid accounts. I'm in 40% consistency rule in Top Step. I'm afraid they move me live. I lose everything. So I'm trying to do payout ASAP. Yeah, I would, bro. I would. I love my uncle's live account. Yo, Tory trades 250K drawdown, bro. Apex does take a while for their payout. Yeah, bro. Apex does take a while to pay out. Kept stop loss at the high and I'm still in. All right. At least you guys are still in and you're green. Yeah, the only reason I kept my stop here as opposed to this high was because of the SMT that we had over here. I was under the impression that the SMT would break, but it didn't. SMT held. So yeah, still lower. Price is making higher highs and higher lows, and then price makes bearish CSD. What should we do here? Well, what's the bearish CSD off of? Is there a bearish PD array? Because that's your answer. Yeah, this is an indicator that shows me SMT. It's called SMT divergences V2 by out of options. That's the name of the indicator. That's the name of the indie. 90% win rate, baby. What should we determine first, market direction or the draw on liquidity? Well, the draw on liquidity would determine market direction, right? How do you have market direction without draw on liquidity? They go hand in hand. Fucker, bro. Absolute fucker. We would be up decent on this. We'd be up 25 points here. In hindsight, though, I should have just kept my stop loss at that high. That's my fault. That's shitty execution on my part. I tried to be a cheeky little fuck, bro. I tried to keep a smaller stop loss. Look what it did. What would you target if you were in this? 4-hour low. I would target 4-hour low for sure. I would trim at 4-hour low, and then I would kind of hold it, hold the runners all the way to down here to like the 730s. 730s is where this 4-hour fair value, this 4-hour candle should manipulate, right? Unless it wants to go to the lower 4-hour gap, it could do that as well. I moved mine on the eval and I kept it on my pro, so I'm just in 1 micro on the pro. Okay, nice. Not bad still. Yeah, yo, everybody like the stream, bro. Everybody like up the stream. If we get enough likes, I'll be spinning the wheel tonight. You guys can get some chances at some accounts. Free premium. Like there's a lot of stuff on that. Cash. There's a ton of stuff on the spin the wheel. So everybody like up the stream. We'll spin some wheels. You looking for another short entry? Nah. I'm now looking for a long entry. I'd like to say thank you for teaching me not to be on tilt when I miss a trade. I've learned a lot from your patience. Big fan. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, man. Key thoughts on gambling, bro. Right after that message comes that message. The irony, bro. Welcome to the YouTube chat. MacBook? Nah, not a Mac. MacBook's not on there. That's what I meant. Key, the market direction is bullish, but you've taken a short because draw on liquidity is lower. Well, if you have an actual sell model, then that's called a reversal. You'd be trading a reversal. I think it's key to learn to be okay with missing a trade instead of foaming into a bad entry. Yeah, 100%. 100%. How do you determine your risk to reward ratio, or does it vary each trade? It definitely varies each trade, but it is typically a 2R minimum. I never trade a 1R. Has to be a 2R minimum. Do you only trade Asia? No, I trade New York as well. I do trade New York as well. Definitely, a lot more people show up for Asia, though. I don't know what it is. I think people are just like doom scrolling on YouTube and they just pull up. But way more people show up in Asia. Like, nobody's here in New York. New York, we get like 300, 400 people. Asia, we can push up to like 1,000 people on the live. Asia is more chill. I agree. Work, yeah. Work, too. Yeah. You're right. No, people do work. I know. Yo, I'm not that out of touch with reality, bro. Boy got a McLaren and forgot what it's like out there? No, bro. I'm tapped in, bro. Listen, I'm tapped in, bro. Do you stream New York daily or in your private group? Bro, in my Discord, I'm in there all day. Literally all day long. New York, I stream here as well. I stream New York here on YouTube. Yo, who won, bro? Who won? Was it the US? Oh my. 1-4? Oh my God. They got wiped, bro. Holy shit, they came this far just to get 4-1'd? GG's. Oh my God, bro. That's bad. Jesus. 4-hour low, guys. 4-hour low got hit. 4-hour low got hit. Four-hour low has been taken. Now I would like to see if we can get some longs. All right, that's what I'm going to be looking for now. We have a ton of SMT with ES. A ton of SMT with ES right now. We're still undefeated in NFL? Well, it's... What do you mean, bro? It's the fucking It's only the US in the NFL. Obviously, we're undefeated. Like, what? There's no NFL World Cup, bro. Oh, sorry. Okay, my fault. I didn't pick up on the sarcasm there. My bad. Belgium waffles are banned in the US now. I'm not taking longs yet, 9. I'm waiting till lower. Are you on a live account? I'm not on a live account. I don't trade my live. I don't day trade my live. I swing trade my live. So I'm not on a live account here. These trades that I'm taking here are on a funded account. These are all on these are all on funded accounts. You can see these are TPT Pros, right? So these are on the Fundeesies. I think we're going to Asia lows from yesterday. It could. It's very possible. Very, very possible. It just depends on how it reacts here. Hold on. Let me see something real quick. Same. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. Setting an alert on ES when ES breaks through the current Asia low. Because that gives us some nice SMT, some real nice SMT. How many micros do you trade? It depends on the trade, bro. Typically 5 to 8. Holding longs for the night is not a bad idea. I know. It's probably what I'll end up doing. Can you explain TPT Pro accounts real quick? I want to get into them. TPT Pro accounts. Let me explain TPT Pro accounts real quick, okay? 5 days to pass the eval. And that's the bad part. That's it, really. But it's 50% consistency. So if it's 5 days to pass the eval, you make 1,500 one day, 1,500 day 2, and then the other 3 days you just contract flip until you meet minimum days, right? And then after that, there is pretty much no rules. No maximum payout, no minimum days, no consistency. What else? I don't know. There's almost no rules. There's basically no rules. So yeah, very, very good account to try out if you want to take some, you know what I'm saying, or get some TPT accounts. And you guys can use code KEY on those because right now they are, as this shows here, it's 40% off with no activation. So yeah, W. Such a nice move, bro. It's such a shame. Such a shame. I'm actually like, I'm actually pissed about this this stop loss up here that I put. Shitty stop loss took me out of that. I mean, we would have been up so nice on this trade here. But whatever. Whatever. I mean, that trade was like, it was such a nice trade. It would have been up. Let's see how much it would have been up right now. At the low there. Would be up $635. Not bad. It's the freest $635 ever. Minimon, I had just gotten stopped on my short because I honestly I wasn't expecting it to make a new high there. In reality, I should have waited for the internal SMT there on the 1 minute, but I didn't. I got in the entry way before, and I had just gotten stopped, so I wasn't gonna just round trip the short again, right? What's your strategy on your personal account? Personal account, I trade the weekly expansion. You guys know how we're right now. We're trading the daily expansion and the 4-hour expansion. For my live account, I trade a weekly expansion. So I do this same thing, but on like a daily and a weekly chart. 4-hour daily, weekly chart. Like my entries are on a much higher time frame. Can you explain the weekly expansion a bit more? It's just weekly profiles, bro. Weekly profiles. I have the video uploaded in the Learnly. Day 13, it's uploaded in the Learnly right now. So if you guys have Learnly, you guys have access to it. Go watch it. Let me just, for those of you guys who don't know what Learnly is, let me just show you guys real quick, by the way. Look at this. Check this out, guys. So it's this new platform that I'm hosting the free side and the paid side of the course on. And look, let me show you guys how it exactly it works, right? So I'm gonna make this big. Okay, look. This is the course here, right? So this is the free side, this is the paid side. Paid, free. So if I go on the free one, this is what it looks like. These are all the videos that are in the 30-day series. Okay, these are the same video that's in the 30-day series. Let's say I was watching this video right here. The best part about this is that it doesn't just have the video, right? We have the full video here, but not only do we have the full video, you have interactive questions. Fully interactive questions right here. So it shows you a chart, right? So it asks you a question about this chart. Like you can go through like different time frames on this chart, look at the chart, whatever. It asks you all these questions. You answer the question. Let's say you answered that. You were incorrect. Let's say you answered that again. It was incorrect. It gives you the correct answer right here. And then it reveals the reasoning why this was the correct answer too. It's sick, bro. Really, really nice platform. And this is the free side, right? There's a paid side. There's a free side. Okay. So the free side is completely free for everybody. So the link is in my free Discord. So join the free Discord. It's in there. It's literally like one of the first links that you can see in there. Oh, fuck off. What did I do? Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah, join the free side of the Discord. It's in there, bro. Okay, guys. Might get along here. Let's see. Let's lock in because I might get along right here. We put in the SMT with ES, and we hit a nice level. There you go. Exclamation mark Discord in the chat is the link for the free Discord. Make sure if you guys are not in it by now, I do free streams in there. 3 days a week, there's a free stream in there. There's a free weekly outlook in there every Sunday. And yeah, that's it. And we do giveaways and stuff. It's cool. And you guys get the course for free. So exclamation mark Discord in the chat. We'll give you the link and you guys can join up. What was that? It was ES breaking a new low a day. So we put in SMT with ES. Yeah, I'm going to try to get the entry here. Fucking chill out for a second. God damn it. Fuck. Relax. This is where I would like to get the entry at. This un minutos. Okay. I'm going to get that right there. Only 5 micros. I'm not going to put the full 8 on here. Risking the low, right? This low that we just put in. Yeah. That's it. And I'm targeting the gates of heaven, bro. Previous day fucking high. Any trade that I take here, I'm targeting either the current daily high, which is all the way up here, or the previous day high. So I'm okay with taking like a few small consolidated losses because I know the one trade that I get that's going to be a winner is going to make up for every single loss right away, immediately. So let's see. Let's see what this does. Let us see what this does, okay? There's the entry. Stop is this low right here. You could have stop at the low, like all the way down there as well, but at that point, I'll just look to re-enter the trade. And then first TP is up here, last TP is previous day high. So total R multiple that we're planning here is going to be 9R. If we win this trade between the 1 loss, technically, right, we could have 8 losses and 1 9R win, and we're green on the day. Dude, I bet your girlfriend is Spanish. No. The fuck? The fuck made you come up with that conclusion? All right, music back on, bro. How long do you plan to hold this? Till it hits the stop loss or the TP? One or the other. What was that code again? What code? Code for what? Thoughts on Alex G makes 1M in trading. You're a retard if you think that, bro. Unfortunately, you have no hope. Is the weekly expansion for the personal account on the free course? Yes, it is. The video, for whatever reason, it's like kind of, I think it's buggy on PC, so you kind of have to do it on, you have to do it on a mobile or iPad or whatever for live trading. It's USA. It's code USA. Just wanted to pop on and say that I appreciate how real you keep it. No fluff, no BS, you demand. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it, Chart Dad. You come in here a lot, bro. I appreciate you, man. Desi. Desi, what's good? Yo, Desi, what do you think about my trade, bro? Desi, let me know, bro. I'm trying to long into new highs, bro. Give me your thoughts. Because you just spoke in Spanish. I did not speak in Spanish. I spoke in Spanish? When the fuck did I speak in Spanish? What was the first partial TP? Bro, I mean, it really could be any of these highs, bro. Any of these highs. But let's not get too ahead of ourselves. Let's let the trade go green first, and then we'll talk about TPs. All right, guys? Yeah, Faxio, everybody needs to spam the likes. Everybody needs to hit the like button or this trade's going to stop, unfortunately. Like, if you guys don't like, this trade is for sure going to stop. It's literally like we've proven this. The more likes we have, the more wins we get. No joke. Desi Goat X Key collab. I love my boy Desi, bro. He's the GOAT. He actually is the GOAT. Like, no joke. This market just back and forth. I'm looking for a move up, then continuation at 4-hour lows. Okay. Yeah, this isn't the cleanest Asia session, bro. Definitely not the cleanest Asia session, but we'll see. We'll see what we can make do with here. Should we add a little when it closes above that high? Bro, that's up to you, man. I'm staying in my 5 micros here. I'll ride out my 5 micros. I'm not probably not adding anything yet. Like, maybe I'll size up to 8 here, dude. But, like, dude, I'm not, like, confident enough in this session as a whole to size up too much. If this hits TP, let me know. I'll slide Lucid crate code for the chat. W Desi, bro. W Desi. If this hits TP, every single person gets a Lucid crate code or Lucid crate code. Lucid crate code. Not just one Lucid crate code. But Desi will buy everybody Wagyu though. Everybody Wagyu dinners on Desi for everybody. Cap? No, I'm not, bro. I mean, to be honest, he could do it, bro, for real. Like, he really could. I think targeting 30-minute bearish FVG to be safe. Bro, I don't really use the 30-minute. Like, ever. I never, ever use the 30-minute. Like, maybe I should use it more, but I don't use the 30-minute to, like, look for trades, at least. Like, I don't look at a 30-minute gap, for example. I have these 30-minute, like, these are 30-minute candles, these two right here. But the main reason why I have these two up here is because of the 9:30 a.m. 30-minute PO3 that I'll trade. That's really the only reason these 30-minute candles exist on my chart. But other than that, like, these are the time frames that I trade. Actually, you guys can't see the time frames, never mind. But 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. for London, genuinely can't believe people use 2 a.m. Yo, I saw your tweet, bro. You know what's funny? Like, I was thinking about this. There's a few people in my chat that trade London. They're London traders. and they say 2 a.m. London. So I don't know, bro. I don't know. I honestly have no clue, bro. What are your time frames? I'll show you. I gotta screenshot them. These are my time frames that I use. I'll rarely use the second charts, but anything 1 minute and above, I'll use like all the time. It's 2 a.m. They have a pre-market just like us. You can see the pop in the chart. Okay. So 2 a.m. is pre-market, and then 3 a.m. is the actual London Open. That's what I'm hearing. I never use pre-market for anything. NGL, even in New York. The only time I use 8:30 high. Yeah. I use 8:30 highs as well. Yeah. Yeah. Same. Just finished your free course on Learnly. Absolutely awesome the way you have it set up. Got some really good info where I need improvement. Let's go, man. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Realistic 3 a.m. is London, 9:30 a.m. open. Yeah. You got stopped out? I mean, what kind of dumbass question is that, right? Like, you can easily look at my screen. You don't have to ask that question if you can see the screen and see the trade. Top Step is good. They have no end of day drawdown or trail bullshit like other. Top Step is garbage, bro. It's straight ass, man. Lucid is better. Like, there's actually genuinely no competition. Lucid is better. Between Top Step and Lucid, if you say Top Step, you might have a few loose screws up there, bro. Like, to be honest. I feel like Top Step just has... I think Top Step's been around for so long, so they have this, like, cult-like following, bro. Like, people that, like, trade Top Step, they live and die by Top Step. They just don't want to change. There was a few people that were like that in my chat, bro. I swear, there was a few people that would, like, die by Top Step in my Discord. I told them, try out Lucid one time. They won't go back to Top Step ever again. You do it. You try Lucid one singular time, you won't go back. I'm trying to tell you, you won't. Top Step is not the best, but it's also not the worst. I'm comparing it to Lucid, which is the same exact rules, right? What do you get with Top Step that Lucid doesn't have? Nothing, bro. The Lucid is better in every way. People were like, "Oh, Lucid doesn't have Trade Evade." First of all, Trade Evade is way better than Top Step X. I'll die on that hill. Okay, Trade Evade is way better. That's number one. Number two, the new fucking platform, I don't use it, whatever it's called, that Lucid came out with now. They have their own, like, gamified platform now too, right? So I forget what it's called though. What's that called? That oh, Trade C, yes, exactly. Trade C. Yep. Yeah, they don't, bro, like, there's no argument that you can make. Literally no argument. I had a 6K payout ready with Funding Ticks, and they closed last year, so I never got paid. Funding Ticks. Who owned that firm? Was it the FX Khalid guy on Twitter? Was that him? Is he Funding Ticks? Or no, he's Funding Pips. Never mind. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I heard of Funding Ticks. There's one prop better than Lucid, Blue Guardian. I just tried today. Blue Guardian's not bad. I don't know if it's better than Lucid, but it's not bad. Yeah, funny. Oh, wait, is it the same company? Wait, Funding Pips owned Funding Ticks, and Funding Ticks went under, but Funding Pips is still out and about? Is this accurate? Am I getting the... Is that how it's... Why? So why are people using Funding Pips then if Funding Ticks went under? And people aren't getting their payout for Funding Licks. Oh, okay. Wait, hold on. I think I'm understanding. So Funding Ticks was the futures side of Funding Pips. Okay, I get it. Yeah, but to be honest though, bro, if they rugged their like futures side like that and didn't pay people out and just said, oh, we just don't like the futures market, bro, I wouldn't use funding pips either. It's the same owner, same people. Why would you use funding pips then? That doesn't make a lot of sense. I guess maybe because there's two different audiences. Like the funding ticks was appealing to a completely different audience. So the Forex audience probably doesn't know much about like what's going on with funding ticks. Those guys are like in their own world, bro. The Forex audience, they're something else, man. Forex guys, like, yo, I swear Forex guys love getting scammed. Like they're the most susceptible to scams. If you trade Forex, bro, what are the chances that somebody that trades Forex has gotten scammed over twice? Pretty high. What other social media do you be active, bro? Really none, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I mean, I have an Instagram, I have TikTok, whatever. But I don't post that much anymore, dude. I think the trading industry when it comes to social media is so incredibly corny, bro. Like, yo, you guys saw, I was just talking to my Discord about this. You guys saw the, that girl in her bikini, like doing a trade breakdown, bro. Shit like that is the reason why I don't post anymore, because then you get associated with people like that. Like, that shit is shameful, bro. That's what the trading industry has come to. I don't want to make fucking content and like be like, yo, I fucking, you know what I'm saying? Bro, so corny. Like, what are you doing with your life? It's like insane. Futures gurus made futures market like Forex. So many scammers. It's insane. I agree, bro. I agree. Get your bikini out, Key. Bro, imagine. But it's a girl. So, honestly, makes it worse. Mamba FX. Not even just Mamba FX, bro. Like, dude, you guys can name 10 people, and I would say 9 out of those 10 are all frauds, bro. They just do social media shit. I just don't like, bro. I lost the love to like post on social media once I started seeing things like that, and I was like, yo, like, what am I posting on social media for? I'm just gonna stream on YouTube. If people find me, people find me. If they don't, they don't. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. And you know, that's it. I'm leaving this stream. Not much value here. Peace out, brother. See you. Don't think the forefathers imagined this when they invented trading. Yeah, probably not, bro. Imagine. Instant ban? Nah. Y'all don't gotta ban him, bro. It's okay. It's fine. He didn't get value. It's fine. This is... But you see, like, this is what I'm saying. This is the TikTok mindset, bro. If I posted, like, so much on TikTok in like, short form, people would come in here scratching their necks, bro. They'd be scratching their necks trying to get a trade. Like, oh, my God. Yo, no trade? No value here, bro. I'm out of here. I'm leaving. Oh, my God. You haven't, like, spilled some crazy sauce in 30 seconds? Bro, I'm out of here. Yo, there's no Subway Surfers on your chart, bro. What are we doing? There's no value here. There's no Subway Surfers. What are we doing? Found you from TikTok, even though I barely use TikTok. Yeah, I don't use TikTok. Like, I don't, like, post much on TikTok, bro. My first time here, I subscribed. I see value here. Thanks, bro. I appreciate that, man. Subway Surfer on the bottom left would go hard. 0. Come on, bro. Come on. I don't trade anything like you, and I find value in your content every day. Yeah. Look, yo, I don't try to, like, make this all about, like, you know, my strategy. Like, you know, I try to make these streams... I try to be, like, pretty much inclusive to almost everybody's strategy, right? So, like, the kind of... the breakdowns that I give, or, you know, trade recaps, weekly outlook, whatever, anything. The goal isn't to, like, you know, try to push a single strategy. It's just, you know, just tape reading, just overall market, tape reading, whatever. And, you know, it can apply to any strategy. I don't think that, It has to be a certain strategy. Now, I enter my trades one way, but that doesn't mean everybody else has to enter them that way. You guys got to understand, bro. I stream here to like just try to provide value for you guys because it's genuinely something I enjoy doing. Otherwise, I swear to God, there's zero reason for me to get up and try to do this every single day, right? Because I genuinely enjoy doing this. So that's number one. But this isn't supposed to be like a signal bot stream. Like I take trades here, but like, you know, you don't come here and signal bot, bro. The signal botters are going to come in here and they're going to like talk some shit and then they're going to leave and we're going to never have to deal with them again. That's, you know, that's the goal. Forget the stream. Let's have movie night. Yeah, honestly, bro. For new traders on the stream, one of the most important lessons you learn from Key is that he will wait for the right trade. Most others will take a trade. Yeah. The Discord is your fam. I quickly learned that in a month. Yeah, bro. I love my Discord, man. I have an FB page about football. I literally do it just to have community. Yeah, exactly. We put in some more SMT here now, but like, dude, we're getting no delivery here to the upside yet. No delivery to the upside yet. I guess we'll see. Like I said, I'll give it a few tries, but like, there's like not much more in this. I think if I take a stop here, it will go to the lower 4-hour gap and then it'll... Oop, ES broke the low again? Yeah, ES broke... Okay, ES just broke the low. So ES is through this low right here. ES has a new low of day. So we'll see. ES is very, very weak right now. So maybe this wants to go to the 4-hour gap. Even inside of the 4-hour gap, we still have SMT there. So, you know, I'm willing to try one last trade out there. That would be my third trade for this session. And at that point, I would just call it a session. Even though I'm like fairly confident on this going higher at some point. We're not risking too much. Like, the range is not as big as I thought. Like, I only have $357 of risk here on this trade. Not bad. Not bad. I'll take it, bro. Y'all literally be sitting in Discord watching TV as a group? Yeah, pretty much, dude. Yeah, we were watching the World Cup earlier. We were watching the Portugal versus Spain match. We'll do, like, movie nights and shit, like... Or we'll just sit there and chill. Like, after the streams, I usually just go in the Discord and chill. Like, after this stream here, I'm going to go into the Discord and chill in the VC. I don't know if we'll have a movie night tonight because I'm a little tired. But, like, you know, I'll go chill. Like, I'll answer people's questions and stuff. You know, I try to, like... I try to provide a ton of value in there. As much as I can, you know, within reason. Do you trade with Alpha or Tradeify? I have traded with Alpha and Tradeify before, yes. I'm currently not trading with them because I'm just focusing on these TPTs. But once these TPTs are done, I'm going to move on to Lucids. So the goal with these TPTs, as you guys can see, the balances, right? 4K here, 4K here, 4K here, 2.5, 2.4K here. The goal is to just get all of these at around 5K, take 2K payout per, which puts us at 10K payout. Take the 10K payout, go start a Lucid stack. We do a Lucid stack. And the Lucid, I'm going to do Flex 150Ks. And then the goal is to pretty much get a payout there. And then once I get a payout there, move on to Tradeify or one of the other firms. I don't know. But that's the goal, is to just go from firm to firm, and just take payouts. And I'm doing it here on live as like you know, just a challenge for myself, really. But it's just more fun to do it with you guys. Yeah, we got a little bit of a reaction, but dude, it's sold all the way back down. So yeah, it doesn't look that good right now, man. It definitely does not look that good here. You trade one account at a time. I usually copy trade, bro, but I'm trading one account at a time now because I am not a fan of price action right now. When I'm a little more confident on how this thing is moving, I'll start copy trading these again. But I am far from like 100% confident on this market. So no copy trading right now. The whole move up, because we caught the low of the, or not caught, but like we called the low of the year. So the entire move up from low of the year, I was copy trading accounts. Now we're no longer copy trading accounts. Let's see, man. Come on, come on, come on. Let's push, let's push. 29, 720, shitloads of contracts sitting there. 720. Yeah, it's like almost the low. Almost the low there. Technically, bro, you could have your stop all the way at the low there. It would just be too much risk. Set 60 points of risk. I'd rather exit here and then maybe re-enter if it bounces that. You know, that's what I'd rather do. I'm happy with this R multiple here. It's 9R. Like, if I take a 1R loss here, no big deal. I haven't traded funded next, Fiona. Maybe, like, in the future I'll try it out, but I haven't tried it yet. Nice candle. I mean, we need to see some closures, though. I'm not buying it yet, dude. I'm not convinced yet. I think this is false hope. I think this is false hopium. Like, I need to see some nice closures and, like, at least fucking break even on this trade. We're still in the red. Don't get too excited now. Would you ever bail at break even if it gets real close to stop just like now? No. No, no, no. Bro, if I put up a trade here like this, nobody has ever seen me do that because I don't ever do that. If I put up a trade like this, right? I've accepted the risk. Like, this risk is $357, as you guys can see down here. I have mentally parted ways with this $357. So if this goes all the way to the stop loss, I am unaffected. I move on with my life. I go on to the next trade. This $357 loss does absolutely nothing to me. Literally nothing. So, you know, if I plan the trade, that's what I trade, you know? That's it. Very simple. I'm not going to let this come. Like, if this comes to BE, I'm not just going to close it and be like, oh my God, it got so close to stop. Let me just bail at BE. I'm not doing that. I know a lot of people do that, but I personally don't. Okay. I mean, we're green. Wagyu for everybody, I guess. Wagyu for everybody. Remember, we just have to hit TP on this, and Desi's buying everybody Wagyu. Wagyu dinners. At the fanciest steakhouse. The nearest steakhouse to you. The fanciest one. Wagyu. What are common mistakes traders make when they use higher time frame FVGs to determine the direction? They go on too low of a time frame to identify a reversal. So like they'll go on a 1 minute and try to catch a reversal off of a 4-hour gap, when in reality you should be on a 15-minute to get a reversal off of a 4-hour gap, right? Near steakhouse's coat. I don't like this song. Skip. Guys, Dylan just posted the Discord link in the chat, by the way, if anybody wants to join us. Code USA. Code USA, almost half off. Like the stream for a push. Facts. Everybody better like the stream right now. There's definitely people sitting here that haven't liked the stream yet, and that's why we're not pushing. That's actually the reason we're not pushing. Everybody like the stream right now, so we can actually get a push here. Low-key don't follow the equal lows in ES. To close it out. Yeah, listen, you guys got to manage your trades, man. Like, manage your trades. I've showed you guys what I'm doing here. I will let this go to the stop. I do not care. If you feel like you want to get out at where it's at right now because you don't like the equal lows on ES, that's fine. Go ahead. It's okay. At the end of the day, everybody should be 100% comfortable in a trade. If you're not, then, you know, you're either sized in too aggressively or you don't understand the trade you took. Do you like the equal lows in ES? Why would I like the equal? What do you mean? Do I like the equal lows in ES? I don't like the equal lows, but I'm gonna stay in the trade. I'd love to see 29, 683 swept in a long play around that level. 683. I think that's yesterday's low, right? Yeah. Yesterday's low. That would be the 4-hour gap trade. Yeah. I'm down with taking that as well. Like if this stops me out and goes to the 4-hour gap, that's fine. I'll plan a trade from that 4-hour gap too. It's completely fine with me. You know, but it's very slow. It's very slow right now. It's not doing too much. There you go. 500 likes and we up. See, look, I'm trying to tell you guys, bro. The more you guys like, the more it pushes. I'm telling. Look, I just told you guys to like the stream. It pushed. That's all it takes. You just gotta like the stream. That's it. You just like the stream, it goes. When you like the stream, the trade goes. If you don't like the stream, the trade doesn't go. Listen though, it's still pretty slow here. You want to know why? Because we have 900 people in the stream, and we only have 500 likes. That's 400 people that haven't liked the stream yet. So that's the reason why. Look, it's not really going too much. It's a little, you know what I'm saying? It's a little So everybody needs to hit the like button. That's how we go. That's actually how we go. Just went from $100 to hitting DLL to being up over $900. Oof, that feels good. Let's go. W. No Wagyu for you if you don't like facts. Yeah, if you don't like, no Wagyu for you. No Wagyu for you, no Lucid Crate for you. You haven't used the spin the wheel or Margot Robbie strat? What the fuck is Margot Robbie strat? Reasoning behind this trade. I'll give you guys the reasoning behind this trade in a little bit. I just want to see what it does here. Where's the TP? The TP is far, bro. Don't worry about the TP yet, bro. We haven't even made it past 20 points in profit. Let's not worry about the TP yet. Do you think price action is worse because of Trump? I mean, we've had this price action for a while now, right? I don't think it's directly because of Trump. My mentor. Spin the wheel? All right, bro. I'll spin the wheel. Fuck it. I'll spin the wheel. Fuck, it's a little high. How do I put it? Okay. All right. Hold on. I feel like I got to pick a winner. I got to pick somebody to, like, actually, because I can't spin the wheel for no reason, right? So who am I going to pick? Who's number one in the chat? Who's number one in the chat? Who's number one in the chat right now, guys? Brown Strat King. I always see Brown Strat King in here, even though he be talking shit on me a little bit sometimes. Where's Brown Strat King? Are you in here? Yo, Brown Strat King, this wheel spin is for you, okay? Tradeify 50K for Brown Strat. Tradeify 50K for Brown Strat, bro. Yo, Brown Strat, where you at? You here? Brown Strat, where you at? Nay? Yo, I want to do one for Nay, bro. Yo, Nay, next one's going to be you, bro. Next one's going to be you because Nay shows up, bro. He shows up every day. All right, Brown Strat, I'm gonna get you a Tradeify 50K, bro. I'm gonna get you a Tradeify 50K. I don't have any. That's the one firm I don't have any. I have Lucids. If you want to swap your Tradeify for a Lucid, I can send it to you right now. But if you want to wait for a Tradeify one, you gotta let me hit them up and get some codes from them. You let me know, Brown Strat. What do you want to do? You want a lucid or do you want to... I'll take a lucid. Okay, yo, Brown Strat, are you in the free Discord, bro? If you're not in the free Discord, I don't know about you winning, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Yes. Okay. Type in the general chat. Type in the general chat for me real quick. Type in the general chat, bro. Let me get you your account. I'll do another spin, and right after I give Brown Strat his code, I'm gonna do another spin. This spin is gonna be for Nay, bro. All right, Brown Strat, I got you. Let me get you your code right now. Yeah, I got you, Brown Strat. I'm getting your code. Where is my codes? Coupon, there we go. Okay, Brown Strat, where you is, bro? This trade is so ass, bro. This trade looks like shit now. Here you go, Brown Strat. I am in 50K flex. Okay, Brown Strat. Where's Nay? Where's Nay? Is Nay here? Where he at, bro? Damn, there's no Nay, bro. We might have to pick a different winner. Nay's not even here. We'll pick a different winner. Oh, he's here. He's here. Oh, he's here. All right, Nay, this spin is for you, bro, okay? All right. Here we go, Nay. Yo, Nay, you want a slow spin or a fast spin? Which one do you want? Actually, I don't know why I'm giving you that option. All right, ready? That was a good spin. That was a good spin. No way, you got to trade if I 50K too. Bro, that's a setup. Why is everybody getting traded 50Ks? Nay, you want to trade 50K or you want a lucid? What do you want? Trade 50K, it's gonna have to wait a little bit. Probably like a day ish. Lucid, I could get you right now. I'll take a lucid. All right, I got you, bro. Nay, I'm sending you your lucid right now. Oh, this trade's going to the stop. Okay, there you go. I sent you your, yeah, stopped out on that trade. I'm going to wait for the 4 hour now to enter anything else, TBH. Anyways, there you go, Nay. W. How to join your Discord? Exclamation mark Discord. Exclamation mark Discord. We'll do some more spins too. We'll do some more spins. We'll wait a little bit. We'll do some more spins. Don't worry, guys. Yo, Key, I'm here. Bro, Khalid, I know you're here, bro. I see you. I see you. You should add premium Discord access to it. It is added. Yeah, we have premium Discord access added to it. Which 4 hour you were looking for? Right here. Yo, Remzi, you have the same name as my friend, bro. Remzi, you have the same exact name as my friend. And he's a really good trader. He's a really good trader. You gonna stream New York tomorrow? I am gonna stream New York tomorrow, yes. Absolutely. Probably a sweep of H4 low. Yeah, probably, bro. That's what it's looking like to me, because it's trying to go up here, but it doesn't. Like it kind of just like comes back down. Rems the option. Yeah, Rems the option trader. Yeah, you guys know him? That's my homie, bro. London manipulation, then longs, hopefully. Yeah. Yeah. It's almost midnight, bro. It's 11:20. Guys, I'm probably going to hop off this stream. I'm going to go into Premium VC and be there for the rest of the night until I go to sleep. But I'm probably going to hop off the stream. Let me tell you guys what I'm looking for. Okay, just so you guys are not left out here. This 4 hour fair value gap here, right down here on NQ, is where I'm looking for a long at. If we can come down into this 4 hour fair value gap, I would like to see a 15-minute change in state of delivery for the long entry, or a 5-minute change in state of delivery, because we have a 1 hour gap down here too. So 15 or 5-minute, 15 will have a little bit more weight because it's from the higher time frame. 5-minute change in state would obviously be the lower time frame, so it's not going to hold as much weight. But both of these two gaps, I would try to look for a long entry out of there, because I'm not convinced that this is high of day yet. We don't have a manipulation to the upside. If we get through these into 522, 522 is basically the point where I would say, okay, I'm now bearish on the week. And we have a Monday high of the week, right? That's what I'm going to be anticipating. So, yeah, that's where I'm at on this, trying to look for a long round here. We're going to open up. Hopefully, we can chill in this area until midnight. We open up midnight, manipulate, then go higher. That's the best look that we have here. So, if we can get that, great, awesome, cool, amazing. If not, then, you know, we don't. If you're new to the stream, I am here every single day at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Asia. I'm also here at 9:20 a.m. Eastern for New York. We give away accounts, we trade, we have fun, bro. So, yeah, make sure you guys subscribe, turn on your notifications. You guys will know exactly when I go live. And yeah, the free Discord is !Discord. All you have to do is !Discord in the chat. Right there, Dylan just posted it. Or do !Discord. Join the free side. Like I said, we do 3 streams a week in there completely for free. We do a weekly outlook in there, and we do more giveaways in there. So make sure you guys pull up in there, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning. Peace out. Love you guys. Yeah, have a good one.